Today we're taking a look at the New York Yankees versus Boston Red Sox match, which is happening on Saturday, June 26, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. The New York Yankees are trying to climb up the standings as they are third in the AL East with a 40-35 record. They will be sending southpaw Jordan Montgomery to pitch here, and he is coming off a no decision against the Oakland Athletics, where he went 5.1 innings and gave up a run on 3 hits with 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. The Boston Red Sox have been doing a lot better than people expected them to do this season, as they are second in the AL East with a 45-31 record. They will be sending veteran Nathan Eovaldi to the bump for this game. He is coming off a losing effort against the Kansas City Royals, where he gave up 4 runs, 3 earned, on 7 hits with a walk and 4 strikeouts in 4 innings. The New York Yankees have been a middle-of-the-pack offense this season, as they are 13th in the sport with a .715 OPS. However, they have stepped up in their last 7 days, as in that time span they are third with an .863 OPS and scored 5.2 runs per game in that stretch. The Yankees are led offensively by their power-hitting outfielders Aaron Judge, .884 OPS with 16 homers and 38 RBI, and Giancarlo Stanton, .862 OPS with 13 home runs and 37 RBI, even with the bottom half of their lineup hitting below the Mendoza line. If they can get some quality at-bats, it can really help the Yankees continue to climb the standings. Jordan Montgomery has been doing pretty well this season according to his Baseball Savant page, as he is in the 67th percentile in average exit velocity, 85th percentile in hard hit percentage, 75th percentile in walk percentage, and 85th percentile in chase rate. He has a 6-pitch arsenal: curveball, changeup, sinker, fastball, cutter, slider, and his curveball has been solid, as it has a .167 batting average with 31 strikeouts this season. Gumpy faced the Red Sox 3 times in 2020, and he went 1-0 in 14 innings and allowed 6 runs on 13 hits with 3 walks and 15 strikeouts. The Yankees played well over the past week, and they've won 4 of their last 5 games. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Red Sox, which will give them their 3rd win in a row and 5th win in their last 6 games. The Yankees will continue baseball's most storied rivalry by handing the ball to southpaw Jordan Montgomery in Boston on Saturday. The Yankees left-hander is 3-1 with a 4.03 ERA in 14 starts, but he's been reliable on the mound as of late. In his last 6 starts, Montgomery has allowed 3 earned runs or fewer 5 times, while posting a 1-0 record and 3.83 ERA during that span. Last time out, he held the Oakland Athletics to just 1 run on 3 hits in 5 1/3 innings of work. The Yankees left-hander has now pitched into the 6th inning or later in each of his first 4 June starts. New York is averaging 4.05 runs per game. Their .235 batting average is 17th in the league. Their .320 on base percentage is 9th, while their .396 slugging percentage is 14th. Aaron Judge has been the most consistent bat for New York. He leads the team with a .286 batting average, 16 home runs, and 38 RBI. New York's pitching is one of the best in the league. Opponents have a .224 batting average against the Yankees, which is 8th in the league. Their 3.57 ERA is ninth, while their 1.15 WHIP is sixth. Boston is starting to lose its grip on the American League East after dropping 4 of its last 6 games ahead of Friday's series opener. Eovaldi has performed well in his career against the Yankees and should be focused on turning in a strong outing after posting in his shortest outing of the year in his previous trip to the mound. Given Montgomery's career struggles at Fenway Park, it's hard not to go the other way here. In his last start, Montgomery gave up 3 hits and 1 run in 5.1 innings, helping the team get a 2-1 win over Oakland. They will need another solid start from him if they want to get the win. The Red Sox lost 4 of their last 6 games, which dropped them into second place in the AL East standings, half a game behind Tampa Bay. They will try to turn things around with a win over the Yankees, which will give them their 5th straight win over New York and sole possession of the AL East lead. Right-hander Nathan Eovaldi is scheduled to toe the rubber for the Red Sox at Fenway Park on Saturday night. He enters the weekend with a 7-4 overall record to go along with a 3.90 ERA, but is coming off of his shortest outing of the 2021 season. In his previous appearance, the Red Sox right-hander surrendered 4 runs, 3 earned, and lasted just 4 frames in a loss versus the Kansas City Royals. My first betting advice is to pick Boston Red Sox minus 115. Boston is averaging 4.97 runs per game. Their .256 batting average is 3rd in the league. Their .318 on base percentage is 12th, while their .436 slugging percentage is 3rd. Xander Bogaerts leads Boston with a .321 batting average, while Rafael Devers leads the team with 18 home runs and 60 RBI. At age 31, Eovaldi hasn't lost any life on his fastball, which is still clocking it in an average of 97.4 miles per hour. The Red Sox right-hander has pitched better than his overall numbers might show. He's fanned 8.46 batters and walked just 2.06 batters per 9 innings of work while allowing just 3 home runs in his first 83 innings of work, 0.33 HR/9. Yet, he's also stranded just 67.7% of his base runners and has been victimized by a .333 BABIP in 15 starts. Eovaldi has performed well against the AL East rival Yankees in his career. In 10 career games, 7 starts, versus the Bronx Bombers, he is 2-2 with a 3.30 ERA. Per Baseball Savant, the Red Sox righty has held current Yankees to a .275 batting average in 158 plate appearances coming into Saturday's contest. Boston's pitching hasn't been as good as the team's offense. Opponents have a .258 batting average against the Red Sox, which is 25th in the league. Their 4.20 ERA is 16th, while their 1.40 WHIP is 26th. The Yankees are averaging 4.05 runs per game and they play a little better on the road, averaging 4.11 runs per game. They averaged 3.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Red Sox. With Boston giving up 4.89 runs per game at home, the Yankees will hit their average in this game. The Red Sox are averaging 4.97 runs per game and 4.95 runs per game at home. They averaged 6 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Yankees, with New York giving up 4.20 runs per game on the road. The Red Sox will score enough runs to push the score over the total. The Red Sox and Yankees played over the total in 3 of their last 4 meetings. In his last start, Eovaldi gave up 7 hits and 4 runs in 4 innings, leading to a 7-3 loss to Kansas City. They will need a significantly better performance from him if they want to win this game. The Boston Red Sox have been doing well because of their offensive powerhouse of a lineup. They are tied for 4th in baseball with a .751 OPS this season, and are scoring 4.97 runs per game this season. They are 3rd in the sport with a .256 team batting average, so they are hitting opposing pitchers and making them work. Shortstop Xander Bogaerts has been lighting the world on fire and is competing for the AL batting title as he is hitting .320 with 13 home runs and 45 RBI so far this season. If he can figure out how to continue this great beginning, it will be a great sign for the Red Sox. My second betting advice is to pick over 10. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.